So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is time for the end of the year. If it's your first time here, my name is Gary, and if it's your returning time, my name is Gary, aka The Plastic Boy. What's going on, fam? So it's the end of the year, guys, and I thought, why not do the best products to launch in 2021, but like a full face? Because so much stuff came out, but was it really popping or was it not? So if you guys want to see what I included in this video, keep on watching. Okay, so what's going on? I've already moisturized and prepped. I didn't want to include skincare in this color. I just thought it would be too much, but I'm gonna start off by doing my brows. I just feel like, what's going on really? I feel like it's the end of the year. I feel like I'm excited for the new year to start, but obviously the news is really negative. It's really mad. I'm just hoping that we can get through this year without there being any more lockdowns, because God knows my mental health can't take it, boo. Anyway, the first thing I want to recommend, which I think is probably one of the best brow jars I've spoken about in my last video, this is the brow jar from Sample Beauty. Guys, this is so inexpensive. It's at the moment, I think it's like maybe £2 on Beauty Bay. If you guys can get it, I would 100% recommend you to get it, guys. It's so good. I'm gonna show you like how I do it here. All you do, first of all, I just brush the hairs down. I'm not gonna lie, this does get a bit messy and it does smell really, really, really strange, but it's such a good brow jar. You just comb it down like that. And then what I normally do, oops, sorry, I've got my dual scarf on because you guys know I'm heading to Turkey in a few days. So my hair transplant, like touch wood, nothing happens. Like, oh, I'm gonna do a PCR test this weekend and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that's why I'm wearing my Dior bandana. You gotta give it to the girls, and then you just comb it up like this. Just make sure all the hairs are coated. So then you kind of leave it for a few minutes. This brow gel, guys, honestly, I just feel like it's a game changer. It's basically a mixture of like got2b mixed with a brow soap, and you don't have to wet, you don't have to do anything mad, but I do really like it. Plus the spool is really, really good. So you kind of leave it for a while. I might use a fan actually. But have you guys done your New Year's goals? I feel like I've written down a few things that I want to do, but I feel like sometimes you just don't know where the year's going, but it is still so good to write down goals and stuff. But I just don't know. I'm just hoping this year is amazing. I really just want to travel to places I haven't traveled to before. Next year, I want to tick so much things off my list. I said that I don't want to really buy a lot of things like, you know, like clothes and bags and just random stuff. I really want to have experiences. Like, that's my #1 goal. So, not my #1 goal, but one of my goals. So I'm just gonna like make it dry. I might use another spoolie actually, just to do this. Okay, so then you want to comb them into place. I'm just using another spoolie just so, see, look at that. Can you see, like, look. Like, look at this brow gel. Look at the difference. It just combs everything into place. And then I'm gonna do it with this one. You have to work a bit faster because it's drying down already. And the hold on this is crazy. Like, when I came back from Christmas from Birmingham, I actually fell asleep, I had this on, and when I woke up, my brows were still the same. You can see that it's leaving a bit of residue on my brows just because it does get a bit messy, but just don't apply as much as I did. See? Snatch! Another thing, I'm not sure if this came out this year, I cannot remember, but this is the NYX Lift and Snatch. Let me zoom you guys in. What up? I can't remember if it came out this year. If it didn't, who cares? But it's still such a good product. I'm just gonna do a bit on my brows like that. It's super easy. Again, if you have the glossier brow flick, this is a much easier kind of brow pen because I feel like the ink is a bit more diluted, but it's kind of a good thing because the glossier one I can use really well, but if you're a beginner, it might be a bit mad. Who's emailing me at this time? Like, what the hell? You see, like, look at the brows. Like, the brows are sitting. Such a good brow. I think with this year, don't be discouraged if you can't do it. Like, the best thing to do is just do quick little strokes, but follow your own brow hairs, because if you don't, it's gonna look very, very, very mad. So the brows are laid, period. I just put a little bit of concealer under them. Like, look how nice they look. Obviously you don't have to go as dramatic as me, but this pen is so nice. Again, inexpensive. Highly recommend. The new, well, this isn't new, is it? Well, this is the NARS Soft Matte Primer. I love this so much. You can see how much I've used. I actually got to work with them this year on one of their products they've done on IGTV, and this primer not so. What I like about it, you know, sometimes matte primers can just be a bit matte. Like, they're just too mattifying, but this one really is just soft and buttery, but also the smooths out the canvas. Like, it feels a lot like skincare, but it therefore has like a bit of grip to it, but it's not too grippy like, you know, other primers. And I just can't believe this is the end of year video. Like, these are some of the favorite products I basically use every single day. Why did I not take out a corrector? Girl, what is going on with me? Okay, so next thing, did this blush this year? Okay, this is by Lip Tinted, and this is the Found Stick. I actually used this as a blush in my last video, and I just put this here. I do it under the eyes here. I do put it around my mouth because I've actually got a lot of discoloration around there. When you're not color correct here, I just feel like sometimes when you highlight and stuff, it looks a tiny bit mad. Not mad, but like it can just look very questionable. Like, I think because when you're deeper skin tones, you're just prone to have like discoloration and stuff, and plus, my sleeping patterns are better, but sometimes when I feel like I don't sleep, I get a lot of darkness under my eyes, so that's the only reason I do it. A big one of my goals is, I know I keep saying this year, like, is to prioritize saying no. If someone invites me to something and I don't want to go, which sometimes I feel like I'm bad at, I'm just gonna say no. I'm not gonna make an excuse. I'm just gonna be like, you know what, I can't attend this. Like, sometimes I feel like, especially this year, I've been going to so many events and I haven't really prioritized my own like well-being. Like, I feel like I just want to have a lot of time for myself and do stuff. I won't say that I won't be going out with my friends and, you know, thotting and bopping, but sometimes I don't feel like I need to go to every single A, B to C and D and your mama's house. You know what I mean? So, and the next one I'm gonna use is so good. I've been using these a lot recently, like off camera, and these are the Tom Ford Shade Illuminate Concealers. The only thing I will say with these, if you are interested in these, go to the store and pick these up because the shades are very mad. Like, luckily, like, I can finesse like concealers and stuff, but the shades are a bit mad. I'm gonna use a little technique I saw on TikTok for this little baddie. I'll try and insert a TikTok in here. But okay, what she does, yeah. So I use the shade Tan and Cocoa. So she uses a lighter shade here. Oh, let me get Emma actually, because these are very full coverage and I cannot be looking mad. So she uses the lighter shade here, and then you go up here. I'll do the same here. Like, I haven't even double dipped in yet. You can see how much product is on the dough foot. Then you put some here, then you put some on the nose, like that. Also, let me guys know, sometimes I know we talk about products, but I know sometimes these products are so expensive. I can talk about more affordable products, but these are just the products I use. But I do go in rotation with concealers all the time, so sometimes I use Elf, sometimes I use Everyday K, but these ones are the ones that I've just been using. I've been trying to use up all my products just so I'm not wasting anything. Then what she did was she went with her own shade here, like this, like that, and then I'm gonna do a bit here like that, and then I'm just gonna allow that to dry. I'm gonna use my trusty fan by Nemia, which is Nikki Tutorials brand. For that to dry down, we're gonna use a new foundation, which obviously isn't out till January, but I used it this year, so to me, it launched this year and it did get announced. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. Really love this. It's so nice. Again, it's really nice and buildable. If you haven't watched my review on it, I'll link it somewhere down below, but it's just such a nice foundation and base. I'm only using that much there. It's actually quite runny. I'm using 15 neutral. I cannot find 14 anywhere. I'm not sure where it is. But what I do while the concealer dry, oh, this brush is a bit stiff. I'm gonna just pat it while we allow the concealer to dry. And honestly, why am I getting so many blood clot emails? I'm literally just gonna pat this in and just go around the places where I haven't blended out that concealer yet. I kind of like this period at the moment because at the moment I feel like everyone's kind of on pause. Like, Christmas for me was really good. I'm also uploading my vlog tomorrow. The vlog's gonna be quite short though, because it's like kind of like my birthday vlog, but during that week I did not vlog a lot because it was kind of really stressful because I was trying to plan my birthday and I wasn't really doing much, and then I didn't feel well. It was just a bit mad, but I'm still gonna upload it because I feel like it's such a cute memory and like I had so much fun. But what else was I gonna say? I didn't want to do anything for New Year's. I don't think I'm doing anything just because I fly to Turkey on the 3rd or 4th, and I don't want to risk getting COVID and then missing my flight. So I think I'm just gonna stay in and just watch Emily in Paris, even though that show is very, very boring, but it's such an easy watch. Are you guys watching that? Okay, let me try use this Morphe one because she actually used a bigger brush. This is the Morphe and Ariel one, and then I'm just patting this in like that. This concealer is actually really nice. I wouldn't say it's like super like heavy, but it goes a long way. No, not heavy. It basically doesn't dry down fast, which we love. I'm not sure if I like this brush for this concealer. It's a bit too fluffy. Actually, no, it's doing actually a really nice job actually. Look how beautiful and bright this under eye looks. So gorgeous. Like, I'm actually living for concealer with a brush now. This is quite controversial, but sis brought out the most banging brightening powders, and that is Miss Jaclyn Hill. She brought out this, what's this called? This is the brightening apricot powder. I actually showed you guys this in one of my Sip and Slays. One of my live, one of the live Huda Beauty review, and this powder, even the other one, the brightening quad, is just so sickening, and it's just such a good powder. But I guess with everything that's kind of happened to her, people just don't kind of trust her as much. But I think her products are so good. Like, look at the difference. Like, that set that isn't like, I was patting this on, I'm not really baking with this. Actually, I might use a puff after, but how gorgeous is this powder? Okay, so for cream bronzer, the ABH cream bronzer, you guys know I would have used my Saie one, but I can't open it, so I'll definitely say these two bronzers are definitely the best cream bronzers that I've launched this year. The Saie one's definitely like one of my more favorites, but I can't open it. It's just so annoying. But I can't open it. But I feel like the Anastasia and Saie one are very much on par, but I think the Anastasia one's a bit more warm. I'm just gonna go like that just to warm up the cheekbone. So gorgeous. I used the cool brown one to contour, but I do feel like sometimes you have to put your finger in it just to warm it up because it does kind of like dry down. So I'm using this Makeup Forever stippling brush, and I kind of just do this so it like becomes more of like a flawless kind of finish. What are some of you guys' favorite products of 2021? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments down below. I know I'm missing out loads because I like literally decided to film this video today, and I was like, I bet I'm gonna miss out so many products. I'm actually gonna use something else to do my nose, which I love. For the nose, I'm gonna go with the M. Mitchell. These are his bronze blush. These are so amazing. You can get them on Beauty Bay, you can get them off his website, but I love them for like base contouring as well. And I actually really like them for nose contouring just because they're so small and precise. So what I normally do, I'll go like that. They're just so nice and easy. I definitely need to get a few more. Mitchell is just so nice as well. Like, his makeup like whole line is just so inclusive, and we just love to see it. Like, a lot of the girlies are launching brands and not even doing dark shades here, so tea. But I'm just gonna blend this out with a brush. Another product that came out maybe 2 months ago. Ciao. The Natasha Denona face palette in dark. This palette is honestly like, it's probably one of the best palettes you could bring on a holiday. It's just so pretty. You got a blush, you got a highlight. The highlight's a bit intense, but we love it. You've just got so many colors that you could use for every day. I'm not gonna do anything too intense just because we ain't got time for that, but I'm just gonna do maybe something in the transition, like, you know, like a moment like that. I'm just gonna use a transition color here and put it in my eyes like that. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, but this palette is like such a nice palette if you just like kind of like warm tones. You want to create like a cute contour for the eye. I just feel like Natasha Denona should definitely do more stuff like this, like face palettes, blush palettes. Like, I love her eyeshadow formula. I just feel like her eyeshadow formula is like one of the best. I'm gonna add some of this crease color here. I'm gonna add too much of a dark one. It's just such an easy palette. Like, I think because most of the tones are really similar, you can't really go wrong. I think that's what I'm gonna do on the eyes. Next thing I really love is a almost close, the McGrath blush palette. I think these are really nice. Obviously you can get them in individuals, but I really like these because this one's my favorite color. That's really nice. I wouldn't gravitate towards that, but I love this shade here, which is called Paradise Venus. I'm just literally gonna put loads on these. Okay, so I added some lashes. What do you guys think? They look like so cute. I was actually looking to see if there was any highlighters that were used this year. There was actually, was there? I don't think there was, but anyway, I'm gonna take this Revolution pen. I normally use a fret pen, but I feel like I've been using freckles a tiny bit more. So I'm gonna literally do tiny little freckles. This is quite new. It came out like maybe a month or two ago, but I really like it again. Really inexpensive. I'm just gonna do some on the nose. Like that. And then you take your finger and then you can just blend it in. I did have a highlight, and this is the NARS Christmas palette. Remember when I went to do that sale with NARS in the Penthouse? But NARS released a Christmas version, which I actually have been using this shade, this one's actually, it's actually a really dark friendly palette. So this highlight here is called High Demand, I think. I'm just gonna put some on the cheek. So pretty. Like that. Okay, so you guys know I'm quite low to my setting sprays. No new setting sprays came out, but a new size came out, something I really love. This is the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist. Look how big this is compared to my head, please. Like, it's so big. I think it's about time they pull out a big one because the girls get finishing it very quickly. So I'm literally just gonna spray this all over my face. Just so everything kind of just melts in. Okay, so we're almost finished. I'm loving the way the skin looks. The Charlotte Tilbury is so stunning. The brows are laid. But for lips, I don't think there's anything new in lips that I was like obsessed with. I'm trying to check my lip drawer to see if anything else I was obsessed with. And there really wasn't really. So one liner that I do love is the Victoria Beckham one. I don't think these came out this year, did they? I think they came out last year, but ciao, let's do this. So this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? I know it kind of looks like another look I've done, but I'm just obsessed. This is kind of like my go-to beat. I feel like I love the nude lip. The skin looks incredible. Everything I've used is products I use and love all the time. The only thing I forgot to mention was the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, which she did release new shades, but I don't think it's launched this year. I'm not even sure. Like, I feel like makeup launches this year were kind of good, but again, I feel like there was loads of eyeshadow palettes. There was loads of like repeat collections. I just felt like this year for makeup releases wasn't the best. You guys know I'm a complexion kind of babe, and I feel like there wasn't a lot of foundations. I think the year before, actually there was skin tints. Oh my god, why did I not use Eavesdrop? Oh, but yeah, Eavesdrop I felt like had its moment. And you guys know I love that, but I rinsed it to death. But I really like the Charlotte Tilbury one. Love the concealer. The Tom Ford one looks really, really nice. Really like the Natasha Denona palette. Also love the NARS highlighter. I just think everything looks amazing. I hope you guys have a most amazing new year. Hope you guys stay safe. If you party, you know that I'm back for me. Let me guys know in the comments down below what was some of your favorite products and like what you really liked from what I used and what. Just let me know because maybe I'm forgetting something. Hopefully a vlog will go up before the new year, and well, fingers crossed. I would love to try and do a Sip and Slay New Year's Eve, but I think a lot of you guys will be out. But I'm gonna try and do one. Let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and this look, and I shall see you next year. I shall see you next year. If not, have a happy new year, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and mwah.